Okay, today I'm going to pull a couple of tomatoes for some fried green tomatoes, and I'm going to get this one right here. And then there's one more over here I'm going to get. Okay, my neighbor's dogs decided to start barking all of a sudden. This is a little bit smaller, but I'm going to get it also. It's a good looking tomato there. These are going to make some real good fried green tomatoes for me and Marie. Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living, and today I'm going to be showing you a way that we make fried green tomatoes. And there's a lot of different ways that you can make them, and it don't matter how you make them, they still taste good. But I'm just going to show you how I do them and what we like to do with them. I did go out in the garden and I picked 2 fresh green tomatoes, and they're real pretty. They're sort of small, but these are my first tomatoes this year. So let me go ahead and get started on these. First thing I'm going to do is slice them up. Now Marie likes hers sort of a medium slice, and I like mine thin. So let's see if I can slice them to suit Marie. Okay, the very first slice, we won't use it. Okay. And hopefully I won't slice one of my fingers off. If we do, we'll have problems. Marie's over there laughing at me. She thinks that's funny. Marie's the one that volunteered me for this. So if I don't do it good, y'all let her know, okay? These tomatoes have already been washed. That's the first thing we did when we brought them in, was went ahead and got them washed. You always want to cut both ends off because you do not want to use the end pieces. And I'll try to make these as close to a medium as I can to suit Marie. Okay, there we go. Got them sliced up. And what I'm going to do first, I'm going to put them over here on my little tray. And take some salt. I'm going to salt them down real good. And if you've got the time, after you put the salt on, I like to let them sit there for about 5 minutes. But for this video, I'm not going to take that much time. I'll just go ahead and flip them over and salt the other side. And I'm going to put just a tiny bit of pepper, not much, but just a tiny bit of pepper. Okay, while those are sitting there absorbing that salt, I'm going to go ahead and start mixing up my batter for them. For the first plate here, I'm going to put flour in it. And I'm not using any specific measurements. The more tomatoes you do, the more flour and stuff you'll need. But I'm just going to put a little bit here. That should be enough for these. And in this flour mixture, I'm going to put some garlic powder. And if I had to guess, I would say it's probably about a teaspoonful of garlic powder. And just mix that up a little bit. And I'll go ahead and put some more black pepper in this one also. Okay, in my next bowl, I've already got an egg in here. And to this egg, I'm going to add some buttermilk. And you don't need a lot of buttermilk, just a little bit. And I'm just going to pour some in. That should be enough right there. And then just take the egg and buttermilk and just stir it up real good. okay? For my rice bowl over here, I'm gonna use some cornmeal. You don't want too much cornmeal. I'm gonna say about that much right there. And then I'm gonna use some breadcrumbs. And for breadcrumbs, this is the only kind we have. It's called bread mix. And so it's actually made for fish fries. But this is the breadcrumbs I'm gonna use. So let me put some of that in there with it. Okay, that should be enough. Let me get this all mixed together. Now today we're just going to be having these as a snack, but if you're making these with a meal, you know, fried green tomatoes go with almost anything. Marie, her next meal that she's going to be cooking, not the next video, but next meal she's going to be cooking for us. She's going to be cooking some beef tips and gravy in the crock pot with mushrooms, and we're going to be serving it over creamed potatoes. And so I think it'd be good for me to go out there and get some green tomatoes, and we'll have green tomatoes to go with that. How's that sound, Marie?
It sounds really good, Calvin.
She didn't know I was going to commit her to that, but she likes to commit me, so I'm going to commit her. How's that sound now?
Well, it sounds good.
It'll be good.
I love beef tips.
Yeah, it'll be good, but we're going to have it with creamed potatoes instead of rice.
Yeah.
That'll be something different. We'll try, okay? Okay, so let me get started. Just take it. Now, it's messy. There's no way to do it and it not be messy. But just take your green tomato, put it in the flour. You don't want it to be too heavy with flour. Knock off any excess. Put in your egg and buttermilk mixture. And then go from there right into your breadcrumbs and cornmeal. And try to get a real good coat of the breadcrumbs and cornmeal on here. Lay them over here and let them dry just for a little bit. And let me go through this one. If it takes too long, I'll edit the video, but let me get all these done right quick. I'll let you come over here and taste them for me when they get done.
Yeah, that's the part I like.
That'll be your job, tasting them. And you notice I'm just using one hand because I don't want to get both hands all nasty and sticky. This one's a little thicker than the others, Marie, so you may have to eat that one. I like mine thinner.
I'll eat any kind of green tomato.
Oh, I know, that's
Thick
probably
or thin.
that's probably one of your favorite snacks is green tomatoes fried. And I've never tried it, but I've heard some people talk about frying just regular red tomatoes, ripe tomatoes, and doing the same thing to them and frying them. We've never tried it that way, but I heard that if you get them where they're not too overripe, that they're real good to do them that way.
Yeah. I like roasting the little cherry tomatoes.
Oh yeah, now that, I can't wait till our tomatoes come in where we can do that because we love roasted cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be talking about that. Somebody be wanting to do that video next. It'll be a while because our tomatoes are just now blooming on the cherry tomatoes.
Hey, Calvin, you can always get them at the store.
Oh yeah, but I like to eat what I grow. And I think everybody knows better than that because they can see my belly here. Hey, I do have on my shirt today for Southern Country Living. Hope I don't get it messed up. Maybe I won't.
I will let you use my apron, but I don't think it would fit.
That's okay. I'd rather get dirty than to wear a woman's apron today.
Mine is the kind that you can wear either way. It's blue jean.
Now, we was talking about my hair. Do I need a haircut
Yeah,
the other day?
yeah.
And so maybe I'll go here in the next couple of days and get me a haircut.
Yeah, I think that you would like doing that a lot better than me doing it.
I need just a little more of the breadcrumbs, so let me get just a little bit more. I ran out. That'll be enough to finish these. I've only got one more to go after this one, so that'll be enough. And this is the last one here. I was talking about my hair. The reason I haven't got a haircut in a while is I've got a little sore on top of my ear. And I had to go last week to have it tested, and they did a biopsy on it. And the results come back, and I do have a skin cancer on the top of my ear on this side over here. So my hair covers it up pretty good. You can't see it right now. But I'm probably going to get a haircut so that it'll be off of my ear, so that after they do the procedure and remove it, it should heal up better. I hope so anyway. Okay, got all these battered up. So give me just a minute here, and I'll move the camera over here where you can see me fry them. Okay, I've got my skillet hot with some oil, and I'm going to be cooking these on medium heat. And I'm going to try not to crowd the pan, just put a few in there at a time. And hope I don't burn my little fingers. I'll just do 4 in the first batch. Usually you let these cook for about 3 minutes. You just watch them and let them cook until they get good and brown on one side. Then you flip them over and let them brown on the other side. Okay, I'm going to turn my heat down just a hair. You don't want them to be too hot because they will burn real easy if you let them get too hot. And you can just sort of take one and raise it up and look at it to see how it's looking. But they look like they're just about ready there. I might have had that just a little bit too hot. How this one looks. Oh yeah, that one looks good. It was ready. This one's ready. That one's ready. This one must have been on a cooler part of the pan. We'll go ahead and turn it over. Marie, these really look good. I'm gonna let you sample them for me when they get done, okay?
Okay, I can hear them sizzling, but I can't see them from this angle.
Okay, let me check them. Okay, yeah, they're looking good. I think these are just about done. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this batch here out. And when you take them out, you want to put them on a plate with some paper towels and let them drain the excess grease off of them. Oh yeah, that looks good on that side. And that one's done too. Okay, let me put my next batch in there. I love the way these are smelling today, Marie. Okay, these are probably about ready to flip over. Let me check them. Oh yeah, that is perfect there. Okay, good. Oh yeah, those are perfect. Okay, let me look at the bottom of these. Oh yeah, these are ready. I'm gonna go ahead and flip these out, or go ahead and take them out. These are done. And make sure they all look good. Yeah, those look great. That looks good. This one here is a little too big, Marie. You may want this one. Marie tries to get all the bigger fried green tomatoes. That's her favorite thing. Okay, let me move the camera back over here and we'll sample these right quick. Okay, our fried green tomatoes are ready. I hope you can see those. They really look good. And Marie's here with me. She's gonna sample one since they're her favorite thing to eat. And I knew she'd go for one of the big ones first. We're just having fun today. It's a little rainy outside and we're just having a good time. How'd that taste?
It's really good.
You like it? Let me get me a little bite and try it too. You mind if I dip the other side of your dip there? I love that batter. That's what makes them so good, isn't it?
Yeah. This is a good little snack today.
Did I get enough salt on them for you?
Yeah, but there was one thing you forgot.
All right, let me tell them what I forgot. Marie likes for me to mix just about maybe a teaspoonful of sugar in with the batter mix, and I forgot to do that. I had the sugar sitting over here, and I just completely forgot.
But they are
But
still really good.
if you like
a
a
lot
little-
of people don't even put sugar in them.
Most people don't.
Yeah.
But if you want a little tang with some sugar, just put your spoonful of sugar in your batter mix, and it'll be good. I love them when they're still hot. That's the best time to eat them. Okay, well, we hope you enjoyed watching me make these fried green tomatoes. This is a very good recipe. Marie's been making them for years and years and years. And she taught me how to make them probably 4 or 5 years ago. And I've been making them ever since, and I love them. We don't get a lot because we usually just get them when the garden first starts producing green tomatoes. And last year I think we ate so many green tomatoes we almost didn't get any red tomatoes. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. We certainly do appreciate each and every one of you watching our channel. And we hope that you'll try these fried green tomatoes. If you like them, let us know how you like them. If you've got something that you do a little different, put in the comments, let us know what you do.
Yeah. And do what you love and love what you do. And y'all have a great evening. Bye.
They sure are good.
They'll go good with some Coke.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here